talking truly about a great thing that is happening for quite a few cities around here in central Iowa. We want to talk about the University of Iowa Venture School. So we have Wade Steenhoek, who's from the Venture School. You're an instructor, and Curtis Brown, Development Director of the City of Urbandale. So tell us about this great thing that is happening with this Venture School.
Well, Venture School is a program offered by the University of Iowa, Papa John Entrepreneurial Center, to support local startups in getting their business off the ground. So it's a 6-week accelerator to take companies from an idea or concept, proving that there's a market for their product and actual customers willing to buy it. We take them through a 6-week process to help verify that there is actually consumers out there willing to spend money on their product before they launch their company.
You know, starting a new company is such a daunting task, but one of the amazing parts about this is you actually have the cities are somewhat supporting this endeavor. And how are they doing that?
Yeah, 5 cities in the metro area, Clive, Urbandale, West Des Moines, Waukee, Ankeny, are each providing a scholarship to a startup from their community to put them through Venture School. So this is a really cool partnership we have with the cities to support local entrepreneurs, local startup activities, and a way for them to get involved in an area maybe that cities are not normally involved when it comes to startups.
Absolutely. And what are the cities looking for?
They want to support entrepreneurs. They know that startups equal future job creation, and they know they need to start before they can scale, and this is a way that they can do that in a relatively controlled, minimal risk way to approach entrepreneurs and startups.
Curtis, being the development director for Urbandale, what does this mean for Urbandale, so to speak?
Right. When you think about it, every business began with somebody who took a risk on an idea. Somebody was thinking about something, thought this could turn into a successful business. They took a risk. And so what it means for Urbandale is we're willing to go shoulder to shoulder with those folks and say, hey, we support you in taking those calculated risks in building a business. And from the city perspective, we have a lot of tools to help with economic development, but not all the tools. And so that's why it makes sense to partner with a successful program like this that takes a company and says, let's investigate this process, make sure you've got a valid idea, and then move it forward. So we're here to help them.
Is this for individuals or people that are like, I have a whole company structure ready to go, here's my idea? Or if a single individual is like, I have this one product I want everybody to know about. Does it go both ways? Or how does this work?
Really early stage companies. So it'd be one person, 2 people, 3 people that have an idea or concept that they believe in, that they think there's a market for. We want to help them prove that that market exists before they risk their financial health, their savings, taking out the loan, opening the restaurant, whatever it may be. We want to prove that there really is a market there, de-risk the idea before they invest a sizable amount of time, energy, or money.
And if when a potential business starter applies, how long is the program?
Yeah, it's a 6-week program. So we'll take them through a pretty intensive process, 2 to 3 day workshop to start, and then each week we meet to keep them moving along the process, and then we close it out with a 2-day workshop at the end. And at that point, they're going to have a go, no-go decision because they will have talked to over 60 customers to find out, is there really a market for this idea? Our job is to help them craft that process so they can truly understand that there are willing customers ready to pay for their services.
You know, this actually ties into an earlier news story you were talking about even employers here looking for people. I've always found that Des Moines just feels like an open arms community ready for new business. Have you found this?
Absolutely, and I think you see it reflected in our community, the city and chamber working together, and then 4 other communities across the metro saying, we are here to help. This is a metro area that wants to see businesses succeed. That's exactly why our community is doing this and why the others are too, I think.
Because with our local Rip and Read headlines, we're talking about how big the big companies here in Iowa are saying, hey, we need more talent, we need a bigger pool of people to pick from. So it's a matter of getting people to come to Iowa, stay here in Iowa, but even entrepreneurship, that is going to draw people as well.
Absolutely. If you think about these big companies, as Curtis mentioned, they started somewhere, and you got to start before you can scale. So before a company gets to their 10th employee, their 50th employee, their 1,000th employee, they had to start. And our job is to help them get off of the 0 to 1 framework. But you got to take a long-term view of this. So future job creation depends upon local startups taking that risk and taking that first step. We're here to help them with that.
You know, there's a great story of Steve Jobs selling his VW bus for $1,500 to keep the company going, Apple, right when it started. So this is fantastic. But yeah, Des Moines, it was Forbes' list of best places to start up a company a couple years ago, I believe. So it's a great city to start something up. If people want to learn more, what do they do?
Well, we have an informational session on Thursday, tomorrow, at the Global Insurance Accelerator at noon. We have an informational session there. They can go to our website, which is venture-school.com. Our application deadline is Friday, so get your applications in. Local
So go now.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a long application.
Pretty quick and easy.
Pretty quick and easy, okay.
When does the session start?
We will start in mid-February, so about a week and a half away is our first session. Then we kick it off in earnest the first week of February.
Fantastic.
Is there an application fee or anything else that goes with it?
The cost is $500 to participate in Venture
Okay.
School. Yeah,
Okay.
You bet.
There you go. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Hopefully,
very much.
Amazing new companies will grow from this, and
Des Moines is the place to
we're
do
going
it,
to
too. This is
prosper
great.
for them right here
You got it.
all around Central Iowa. Thank you guys so much.